Cool.
Welcome to the Smart Hustle Podcast. You already know where ambition meets action. And today, I have a special guest, goes by the name Branden. Branden is a day trader, entrepreneur, credit guru, financing, funding, sports betting, affiliate marketer.
That's why I started, honestly.
There we go. Yeah, all right, Branden, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. So, tell me, how did you even get started? Like your intro, your background.
My background is the entrepreneurship in general.
Okay.
All right. So it all started. I was a young lad. I was in college. Had no idea what I wanted to do. I was in 12th grade, and I'm not sure who's ever been in the situation where you're in 12th grade.
Right.
I guess that's when I started thinking, dang, what am I supposed to do after this? I had no idea. And I was in 12th grade, and it's gonna sound messed up, but I was just trying to figure out how to get out of school early.
Right.
And there was this program called OEC where you get off a half a day. But I found out about it later where it's like, okay, by the time I found out about it, all the cool programs, there was like trade, what you call those like trades, like where you can learn trades like
different trades and like
automotive, all that stuff. But by the time, and that's what I wanted to do because all my friends were doing the automotive stuff. Now,
dang.
I wasn't interested in cars, but that seemed like the manly thing
to do.
Right. You know, plus the only thing that was left was cosmetology and videography.
Okay.
And I was not about to do cosmetology, but thinking back, that would be kind of cool too, being in the class while I was women. But, you know, each his own. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I chose videography. Be honest, I had no interest in videography, but I wanted to go to school for half a day. And so I would be able to leave school half a day and do videography. And it kind of turned to something where I ended up finding my calling at the time where I actually went to college for videography. I went to the Art Institute of Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I wanted to be a famous director at one point, a producer.
Dang.
And yeah, I just had big dreams of being a big director one day.
So, sweet. Yep. So did you grow up in the city?
Yeah, I grew up in Decatur, Georgia.
Okay.
But, you know, I've been pretty much in Decatur, Georgia my whole life. I'm so slow that I used to think that I was like when, you know, like when they ask you where you're from, I would put Atlanta, Georgia as my address, even though I grew up in Decatur, Georgia, because I didn't recognize the difference until like high school. But I grew up in Decatur, Georgia. All right. My adult life, I've been in Atlanta since then, though.
Okay, cool. What got you started in day trading?
So it's like a bridge, right? So I always tell people, like, when you're trying different things, you don't know where you're going to end up in life. So I always tell people, you know, people always ask me, you know, how do I day trade? Or how do I do this? And sometimes they're trying to learn how to day trade because they're just trying to find something, right? And how I started was, I would say day trading was the last thing I was thinking about.
Oh.
So it kind of starts off when I was doing videography.
Yeah.
So when I was doing videography, I started my own production company called Production.
Okay.
And it's kind of crazy. When I was in college, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I told my college professor, I was like, hey, when I graduate, because he asked, what you want to do, guys? What you guys want to do when you leave college? I said, I want to start my own production company. He told me, you will be a failure starting your own production company.
Always somebody hating.
And be your own professor sometimes.
My gosh.
So I started my own production company in a way called Production. And I worked for this production company where I was editing. I did my own freelance stuff. Like I did stuff for like Young Dro, Cyrus the Kid.
Okay.
A lot of different people back in the day who were like coming, DJ Genius, all these different people.
Oh,
right?
Dang.
And then I found like a more corporate gig where I was working for this company where I was an editor for Branden Brothers.
Okay.
And so I was editing Branden Brothers stuff, and they liked my work so good that 107.9, the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, reached out to me and was like, hey, do you have a videographer? They sent me there. And so it was supposed to be a one-day gig. I was shooting for him, and he loved me. After that one day, Ricky was like, hey, how would you feel just to work for us? You can come in like 2 or 3 days a month, and we'll pay salary. So they're paying me full-time salary. And it was great. I was making like a couple $1,000s to work 3 hours a month. And one thing I do is I recognize trends, right? And so one trend I recognized was video cameras. When I was back, I had the big cameras. I didn't have the little DSLRs. I had the big cameras. And those were like $10,000, $20,000. And I started recognizing like, wow, the trend right now is everything's getting cheaper.
Yeah.
And then number two, the second trend I recognized is that Ricky was getting his own TV show. And I was like, okay, he's about to get his own TV show. I don't feel like I'm going to be capable of keeping his job.
Right.
And then the third thing is Ricky Smiley, if he watches this, shout out to Ricky, I love him. He was like, he was complaining, not that there was business, he was complaining how much money he made. He like, man, I only made $50,000 a show. And I was thinking how broke I was because I was trying to make $50,000. And I was like, you know what? If I want to be rich, I got to start figuring out how I can be rich. So I Googled how to make money online because I just didn't see a future in videography for me personally.
Right.
And it's because like the trend, the market was going down as far as like cameras costing $500. I mean, anyone could be a videographer at this point. I saw my job, you know, and things you got to recognize signs. And that's kind of cool about Forex or day trading in general. If you can recognize trends, you can recognize, you can analyze things. You can kind of predict the future a little bit. So
dang.
that kind of became a great trait. But I already had that trait before I even knew what day trading was. And I thank God, but day trading wasn't my second thing. It was network marketing and affiliate marketing. So I joined this company called Wake Up Now.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't know anything about Wake Up Now. It's kind of gone. And I didn't even know what network marketing was. But I joined it, and my friends all told me it was a scam. They was like, hey, don't join it. It's a pyramid scheme.
Oh, my God.
I was like, it's $100, whatever. You know, worst case scenario. Because I looked at it very direct. Hey, I joined this company. I refer people to their products.
Right.
I get paid residually.
Take the risk.
Very straightforward. I joined. I had all my friends. 2 of them joined. 1 of them quit. The one that stuck around, fast forward maybe a year later, I was making $30,000 a month at 23. He was making $19,000 a month at 19. My friend who quit rejoined, and we made a video called Don't Be This Guy. And he became viral for not wanting to be the guy that quit. So he became big later and started making money because he became the poster boy of not being that guy. So we knew how to market everything.
Dang.
And then that company went out of business. And then eventually I started, you know, once you're in that world of networking and you're around entrepreneurs, I started learning more about day trading and I started seeing people day trade. And it took me a while to grasp it.
Right.
But that's where I started diving more deep into the day trading space. But I've always been big on the internet as far as network marketing and affiliate marketing. I love passive income. I like day trading too.
Yeah.
But I like passive income and what you can get from that just as much.
Dang. That's crazy. That's a lot right there.
Yeah, I know. I'm 37. I know I look like it, but I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. So.
Yeah, you don't even look 37.
Yeah, a lot of people
like what?
I mean, people walk with me like, how old are you? Like 28? I'm like, nah, a little bit older than that.
Ooh, wee. That's crazy. So basically, what keeps you motivated?
Okay.
Just to keep going and striving for greatness.
What keeps me motivated in just everything as an entrepreneur, as day trading, as in everything? There's a couple things. One is your environment beats your willpower. Is your willpower, basically. So if you're in an environment around people who make you feel better about quitting, you will be a quitter. If you're in an environment full of friends who make you feel bad for quitting, you won't stop because you're gonna be embarrassed, right? So I have friends like, you working, bro? What's going on? And then there are friends who are like, yeah, man, it's okay to quit. And so you got to be careful what kind of environment you put yourself in,
right?
Because it gets really easy to be a part of that environment. So what motivates me is being around people that motivate me, seeing people who became successful that I've seen. I just to throw a name out there, like my fantasy box, my friend created, he's one of the founders of that company. Right? And just the fact that I seen him come from humble beginnings and just been around people who just make it work, who look just like me, look just like you, and making it work motivates me also. And just the potential kind of income of work. And I'm not satisfied where I'm at. So what motivates me is that since I'm not where I want to be, I need to continue working.
Okay.
Yep.
Dang. That's good.
Appreciate it.
That's good, bro. Like, you're a busy man. Like, yo.
I am a fan of entrepreneurship. I love entrepreneurship. I don't fall in love with the results. I fall in love with the progress. And I feel like a lot of people, they look for results. And that's what keeps that motivation resetting every day. Because, you know, if you're motivated, but you want results and you don't get those results, you quit, then you start back later on.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a microwave. You ever put something in the microwave, you took it out too soon.
Yeah.
And then it's not warm or it's not where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that 1 minute turns to 10 minutes because you keep taking it in and out. That's how most people have, you know, treat their entrepreneurship careers. They look for results versus understanding that this is a process. And if you understand the formula behind the process, you can get way further.
Oh, okay. So out of everything that you do with the trading, the crypto, funding, credit, what did you start first?
The network marketing, affiliate marketing.
Network marketing?
That's just a verb. There's always formulas behind everything. That's how I look at it.
Okay.
So where I started was exchanging value for income. So the easiest way I like to give it is like, okay, what do you value more? Your cell phone or the money that you pay for your cell phone service to stay on. So obviously, if you're paying for that service, that's one thing you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss your rent. You don't want to miss your car note. You don't want to miss your cell phone bill, because you value those services that you get in return more than the money.
Gotcha.
And so if you can figure out how you can bring value to someone's life, and then they like that more than the money that they're paying, you can lose yourself in the service of other people. And that's why I always tell people, one of the easiest ways to start, if you don't know how to create your own stuff, is to be an affiliate of someone else's stuff. It can be Amazon, it can be a company that you use, it could be YouTube, something where people are getting value, and in exchange, you're going to get their money.
Dang.
So that's why I love affiliate marketing, passive income, because it brings freedom.
Got you.
My bills are residual, so my income need to be too.
Ooh.
Yep. So that's how I look at money. And then I look at, okay, if I got passive income, how do I multiply the income? That's through trading. Okay, cool. I don't have any money. How do I get more money? That's through funding. What is that? Credit. So all of these things work together to accelerate your life. So if you're working on your credit, you're working on skill sets to build to multiply your money with day trading.
Yeah.
You're building a passive income. All that can work together to build you a great lifestyle.
So basically, it's just a domino effect.
Yeah, everything's a domino effect.
Boom.
But it all starts with understanding that you cannot go into entrepreneurship looking for results. You have to fall in love with the process, not the results. Learn how to fail early, fail often, fail forward. Where, being consistent, doing small things,
right?
Even if you don't get I get it. People are afraid to do things because they're not getting instant gratification, and I think that's the biggest thing that hurts people.
Dang, bro, that's a lot. Hey, I'm rocking with it though, for sure. Let me see what else I'm gonna add on here. Dang, my boy.
Yeah, we can talk deeper into any particular subject. Affiliate marketing, credit, forex, it don't matter.
Dang, my boy threw it all out there like that.
So I just like mindset. It's all. I think that's where it starts.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay, question for you. We're gonna talk a little bit about crypto. Okay. How do you see crypto evolving over the next 5 years?
I always tell people, look at where people thought about crypto 5 years ago from now, right? They were like, it's not going to last, blah, blah, blah. And then it just keeps going bigger and bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah.
And I always tell people, look, remember I talked about trends. Just look at how it goes up, trends a little bit, it trends down a little bit, then goes back up. Crypto's here to stay. The fact that countries are adopting this as a part of their nations should tell you enough.
Dang,
if an entire country is putting in a part of their nation, who are you not to put a part of your personal life? And so just look at Japan. Look at any country. They're adopting crypto, but you're skeptical. And you got to ask yourself, does that even make any sense? If a country's doing it,
if a whole country, you might as well, country is doing it,
but you don't think that you should do it. You should really ask yourself a lot of questions like, why am I so skeptical?
Dang.
And your money's going to go somewhere anyway. You're going to spend it anyway. Why not spend it towards things that are revolutionizing the world?
Right.
That people are adopting.
I mean, I guess that do make a lot of sense, though.
Yeah.
For sure. Dang, bro. Let me see here. What's the most underrated opportunity in the crypto space that people are sleeping on?
It's kind of hard to say because there's so many different ways to go about it.
Yeah.
But I would say for the average person, just something that any average person can do. Something that's very underrated. Just throwing a couple of bucks of your paycheck. Let's say that 10%, 5% every month, whatever. Okay. Instead of into your savings, which most people aren't doing anyway, but you need to do that also. But into like any crypto coin that's not Bitcoin, like maybe Ethereum, Ripple, something like Ripple, we'll do XRP. So throwing 10% of your money, 5%, whatever you can spare, that's not going to hurt you, into Ripple, for example, XRP. Something that's going to, it's going to go up eventually. Well, you don't know, but there's a great chance it's going to go. It's only upside potential.
Right.
So even if you're not a crypto expert, throw a little bit that you can spare, because small acts creates big potential. So if you just throw a little bit that you can spare, and spend 5% of your time and crypto education, being more knowledgeable. Let's say that you think crypto is overwhelming,
right?
And you don't have a lot of time to learn crypto. Spend 5 to 10 minutes a day. That's right now. So you know what the minimum we'll spend is 5 to 10 minutes learning a little bit more about crypto every day. So don't only invest your money in the crypto, Spend the 5 to 10 minutes of getting educated more on crypto. So over time, those small steps are going to become big accomplishments by being educated and just doing what you can when it comes to investing.
Okay.
So that's how I look at it. Like, just small steps. You don't have to start big.
Right.
That's what I think is underrated. I think some people want to go big or go home.
Yeah.
And they feel like it's too late.
Yeah.
But then 12 months happens and if you do something every day for 10 minutes for 12 months, you're going to be way further ahead than someone who did nothing.
Just the consistency.
The consistency is everything.
Dang.
Consistency is not for results. It's for progress.
Mm.
And the only thing, if you can be disciplined with consistency, you can get so much further in life. You don't have to be an expert. I think there are two things that hurt people: procrastination and perfection. When you procrastinate, you don't do anything at all. When you look for perfection, you don't do anything at all because you think that you have to be perfect. So if you do consistency, that's the best way to do it. Avoid procrastination, avoid perfection. You're not going to be at perfect. You're going to fail. It's a part of the formula of success. Dang. There's never been a successful person that's never failed. But if you fail early, fail often, fail forward, which is the failing early is the consistency.
Right.
The failing often is the consistency, and the failing forward is the results of being consistent with those two.
Okay.
So that's all I always tell people: just don't worry about losing a little bit of money. Like I said, invest what you can. Let that thing grow. Grow with education. Don't just invest blindly. Spend 5 or 10 minutes at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Just doing something. A little bit counts, but nothing is way worse than little.
That is true.
So
like, what type of advice can you give if somebody is 21, 22 years old?
Okay.
And let's say that person because you said everything is just like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Young man, young woman, 25, 26. Credit score is probably like, we'll give it 615, 620.
Okay, not bad.
And they want to get into the situation or the space how you were in.
Okay. My biggest advice is don't try to do everything at once, right?
Right.
Let's say that but I always tell people small acts.
Okay.
Create big results. So focus on doing things that can help you better. So like, okay, you want to build your credit up?
Yeah.
Look at those small acts. Pay your bills on time.
Yeah.
If you can learn how to fix your credit yourself or pay somebody, right? So people pay us, or you can just do it yourself, right? Just figure it out, right? As far as don't try to do something because it makes you a lot of money. If you see a bunch of people making money, there's a billion different ways to make money. Figure out what's something that you want to do and learn how to do it and understand, you know what? I'm going to fall in love with this process. I don't care if I'm successful. I don't care if people judge me, because I promise you, people who judge you are poor. No one's judging you. No one cares what you're doing. Yeah. If anything, they admire you or they're proud of you if you're trying. Only people who care about you trying and hoping that you fail so they can laugh at you aren't doing anything themselves. People who understand the process respect the process. So you don't focus on what people are thinking. Focus on your own life, because no one's going to care about your life more than you. So focus on whatever you want to do. I'm not sure. That could be day trading. It could be affiliate marketing. It could be network marketing. It could be e-commerce. It could be anything, right?
Right.
And focus on doing that every single day. A lot of people, they focus more on what other people think more than their future.
True.
And then they're mad when they're not where they want to be, because they're so focused on what other people think, and those people aren't thinking about their future.
Dang.
Those people focus on, the next party.
Right.
Avoiding scams and laughing at people for trying.
See, that's how I was. So like before I even got into this, I was off of social media for a minute. Yeah. And I linked up with Ty, my mentor.
Okay.
And
my boy Ty.
Yeah. And he just told me like, look, you need to get on social media and do this and that. But before all that, like I was just hesitant. I was just like, dang, should I do it? Should I not? And I was listening to everybody. They're like, no, don't do it.
Environment beats willpower.
Man, what? Every time.
And you changed that one little thing. What did you change? You changed your environment. You went from those people's naysayers to Ty. And that environment made you increase your willpower to go do something better for yourself. And now look where you are right now. Doing interviews.
Exactly.
And this is just a start. This is just a start.
Yeah, it really is. So I see myself in the next 6 months to a year. It's just going to get higher, better. It's going to get better and better. Just meeting new people. Like when I tell you, I want a whole new group of friends. Don't get me wrong. Like I love my friends I got now, 100%. But I still want to like just meet new people.
Yeah. And plus the thing about friends that you love and love you back,
Right.
they give you love advice, not financial advice. And that's a big difference.
Exactly.
Like, yes, you're giving me this advice out of love, but that doesn't mean it's good advice.
Exactly. Exactly. You're into sports betting.
I will be honest. My brother.
Your brother?
Loves sports betting.
What?
I do not care about sports that much. I will follow someone's bets. And so my brother has been a big sports fanatic. He's made 6 figures from the sports bets.
What?
So I just, hey, bro, would you mind just sending out some of your picks to people? And I've seen him turn $50 into like $1,000. I'm like, wow. I saw him turn $100 to $3,000. So sports bets are different. I'm more of a day trader.
Okay.
But I still recognize when I can make some extra money. So yes, I do sports bet, but I just follow. I'm just keeping it simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you see sports betting as a real investment or just...
That's a great question.
Or just like a cool hustle just to make some money?
I would say this. You don't want to throw all your eggs in one basket anyway.
Right.
I think sports betting can be a great opportunity for you to make some extra money. But I day trade, right? And so the biggest thing I talk about in day trading is risk management. So you can lose all your money in day trading, just like you lose all your money at the casino.
Yeah.
Sports betting, right? It doesn't matter what you're putting your money into. There's a possibility that you can lose all your money. But people who don't lose all their money, or at least there's a low chance, it's people who got great risk management. So we'll talk about sports betting first, and then I'll kind of break it home to the day trading
For
side.
sure. Yeah.
So with sports betting, for example, most people, let's say that all you have, first of all, let's look at your income. Everyone's different. Let's say all you have is $50. Okay. But if you only have $50, let's say $100. If you only have $100 and every bet you take is $20, that's poor risk management. Because 5 bets that lose take you out the game. But let's say you have $100 and you bet $5. You have way more opportunities to turn $5 into $15, and if you get or $5 to $500 or $5 to $1,000 or whatever, right? Every bet is different, but it's all about risk management. What most people mess up in sports betting is they'll go hard or go home every time, and so if you do small, you okay, it's $5. If you got $100, $5 every bet. Hey, if you got $200, $5 every bet. You got $500, okay, maybe $10 every bet. It's all about risk management. So, like in day trading, where a lot of people mess up is a lot of people think day trading is so risky. But I always tell people, I'll give an example. Let's say that you're about to day trade. Do you know anything about Forex?
No, I'm happy you said that because I seen something online about it, but I was just like, dang, I'm just going to wait for Branden.
Forex is such a scam. It's so hilarious. And there's nothing wrong with that thinking. Well, I guess it kind of is in my head, but I guess I'll kind of explain what Forex is first, since you know what it is. So have you ever been out the country?
No.
Okay, cool. Do you understand each country has their own currency?
Yeah. Okay,
cool. What if I went to Europe, what would control what I get in return for my 100 USD? Like what is that euro worth in 100 USD? What controls that?
What do you mean what controls it?
Okay, for example, we all understand that each currency has their own value.
Right.
What controls that? So, for example, the pesos is worth less than the USD. So if I get $100 in pesos and USD, I'm going to get a lot of pesos, right?
Yeah.
Or same thing with euros. Euros is worth more than that. So question, what controls, when I exchange my currency for that country's currency, what controls will I get? Something has to control it. It ain't imaginary.
Yeah.
What controls it?
Bro, I'm so lost on that question.
I'll explain it. Forex.
Forex?
Forex stands for the foreign exchange market.
Oh, dang.
So the foreign exchange market means you're exchanging your foreign currency for that country's foreign currency. And what controls that value is the exchange rate. So the Forex market is literally, without that, you wouldn't even be able to go out the country and exchange your country's currency for that country's currency. So it literally controls the whole global market when it comes to exchanging currency for another currency.
Dang.
So when people say it's a scam, it's like you really just don't know what the foreign exchange market is. Because if you did, you go to the airport, they have the booths called the foreign exchange.
Yeah, they do.
That's Forex. Forex is only short for foreign exchange. That's all Forex means, foreign exchange. And so how people are making money is you can actually trade those, let's say, Euro versus USD, meaning that you believe the euro is going to go up against the USD dollar, or the USD is going to go up against the euro. and you're just saying, okay, I believe that the euro is going to get stronger against the USD, and you can make money off of that from your phone. Yeah. Or I believe the USD is going to get stronger against the USD. But that's what a lot of people mess up. They think that the Forex market is a scam. And I get why, because there was this big wave where people were selling Forex education, and there were people who don't even know how to trade or understand what Forex even is, selling Forex education. So I can see where a lot of the misinformation, came from.
Dang, bro, what the heck?
Okay, but you can make a lot of money in trading, but I think where it messes up a lot of people is, let's say that I believe the market's going to go up. Let's say me and you are both trading.
Right.
And I believe the market's going to go up. Let's say you have $1,000, I have $100,000. And I say, hey, I believe the market's about to go up. And I believe that, you should risk, let's say you have $1,000. You can say, hey, I want to risk $10 at this trade. And I say, oh, okay, I want to risk $1,000 on this trade. Mm-hmm. Now, let's say that you say, I want to risk $1,000 also. Cool. The Forex market gives you the option, but would you risk $1,000 knowing you have $1,000 in your account?
No.
There are people who do that. I risk 1% of all my trades. So let's say I risk $1,000. I know I'm going to make a minimum of $2,000, $3,000 or $4,000, $5,000 if I do it. So when most people mess up in trading, they believe that when you take a trade, you're about to lose all your money. You're at the biggest risk in the world. But would you feel comfortable taking a trade knowing that the most you're going to lose is $10?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's just $10.
So I think the misconception with trading is it's super risky. It can be super risky if you allow it to be super risky. Just like gambling. You can, if you have $1,000 in your savings and you go bet $1,000, right. Sure, gambling can be the worst risk in the world, depending on your personality. But if you have $1,000 in your account, you say, I want to just try $5. You'll be fine, because worst case scenario, you lose $5. Best case scenario, you make $20, $40, $50. So I'm not comparing gambling to Forex, but I'm just giving you the understanding of risk management if you do anything in the world.
Dang, bro, you literally just took like the next question right out my mouth. Literally, I was going to ask you, how do you manage risk when with every trade carriers
you can
uncertainty?
Choose. And that's the crazy part. You can actually say, look, when I place this trade, the moment you place the trade, you can say, while you're asleep, you can say, look, if I lose a trade, make sure I lose $5. If I win this trade, make sure I win $15. Mm-hmm. And you can literally preset all that stuff, go to sleep, and the most you might lose $5 or you might make $15.
Yeah.
And you control your risk and you control your profit. Where people mess up, some people place a trade, go to sleep, don't set those risk parameters, and go to sleep, and they're negative $400 in their $1,000 account, because instead of it just taking you out when you were wrong, it's not going to close your trade till you close it or you're at $0.
Right.
So most people, yes, Forex is risky if you trade risky situations. But if you just say, look, I want to make sure I lose this much and I want to make this much, you're good. And of course, it can be a little bit more than that. There's so much more, but that's what you can do. And so that's what I always tell people. And I got like with my company, Financial Revamp.
Yeah.
If you want to just take your time and learn how to day trade, we do offer an academy.
Okay.
But we have it where it's so simple where you can copy and paste the trades that we're taking. Right. And we say, look, we're going to get out right here for a win or get out right here for a loss. And we have an AI that can tell you, hey, look, based off your balance, we think you should put this number in. So we give you all the information. Yeah. You just type in numbers. It takes 2 seconds and you're done. And you might be risking $30 to make $80, $30 to make $180. Yeah. You just copy and paste our trades. You send out 5-6 trades a week, and it's that simple.
Dang, for real?
You don't have to do anything else. Now, obviously,
oh my gosh,
you still can go and aim for, learn how to trade yourself. But let's say that you just want to just copy and paste. Yeah. We offer that. Well, you don't have to learn how to trade. If you know how to copy and paste numbers, you can trade with us.
Because see, like I said before, like, bro, I don't know nothing about trading, but it was something I was trying to like tap into. And then when I came across your page and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. This is what he do. I was like, yeah, I got to get him on the show for sure. Yeah. To talk more about trading. Like, dang.
And I wanted to make it super simple. So yeah. I guess we could talk a little bit about how, why most people, so people who have been day trading, right? Just signals, right? So signals, that's what they call copy-paste signals, where you can copy someone's trades. So it's been around forever. I'm not new to this idea. This is not a new concept I brought up. Right. But everyone's not good at signals is the problem. A couple of problems with signals with most signal providers is there are two types of orders, pending orders and market execution. Okay. Market execution means that the moment I place that trade, you need to be placing it too. The problem is the market's always moving up and down. So by the time you get in that trade, you might not be at the same price I got in that. Right. Or number two, you might be working, shooting a podcast, sleep, at work, whatever. And so you might miss the trade, right? Right. So then pending orders is saying, look, if the market gets to this price, that's the only time the market's that trade is going to activate. So sometimes it might take 5 or 6 hours for that market to get to that price. So that means you got 5 or 6 hours to copy my trade. So even if you catch it 2 hours later, you have time to place it.
Okay.
The other thing that most people mess up with when it comes to copy and pasting signals is poor risk to reward. So remember, I'm really big on risk to reward. So most signal providers, they might say, look, here, risk $50 on this trade to make $20. That's terrible risk to reward because that means that every time you win, you make $20. Every time you lose $50.
Yeah.
With our trades, let's say we say, look, risk $20 and you're going to potentially make anywhere between $70 to $150. So now every time you lose 30, and every time you win 100, 150. So now let's say that you win 10 trades and you lose 10 trades. At this point, you will have to at least lose 20 trades in a row just to catch up with your losses.
Yeah.
Catch up with your wins. So it's always, risk to reward is very important. You always want to risk less than you're making.
Okay.
And that's in sports betting, Forex. And that's a very basic concept that most people don't take advantage of. And that's when, I don't care, because it don't matter, you can copy paste trades. If you're risking more money than you're making, it's never going to work out well.
Dang.
And it gives you this false sense of winning because you're like, well, I'll win. Yeah, cool. But as soon as you lose one trade, you lost all your money from the wins that you got. So
are you like the type of person to where like you're in front of your computer screen, you're just watching it constantly?
So everyone's a different trader. So there's some people who like I got a friend, he only trades 1 hour a day. He trades from 9:30 to about 10:30, 11 o'clock. And if he don't see the setup around that time, he's done for the day. If he sees the setup, he does it. Some people are chart junkies, where they like looking at charts all day. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
Some people look at the chart on Sunday and then they're playing the whole week out. So every trade is different. Some people, everyone has their own strategy. Everyone has their own approach. It just depends on what you're looking for. But I'll just to keep it simple, you can trade 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day. You can trade once a week and just hold your trade for a little week.
What do you do?
Me personally, I like to trade in the mornings.
Okay.
But I have a team, so it's not just me and my team.
Right.
Some like one of my best traders, he likes to trade throughout the day. So he's the one who sets the penny order. So he can see, he's the look. If he goes here, I know where it's potentially going to go.
Yeah.
And so everyone's different, but I always tell people, just find with your personality in the market. You don't have to mimic anyone. But the biggest thing is not strategy, it's risk to reward.
Dang.
Risk to reward and risk per trade. So if you have $1,000 account,
right,
don't be risking $100 every trade. Risk $10, $20 every trade. If you have a $100,000 account, cool, you can risk $500 to $1,000 per trade. But so it's all about what you're risking. So I always tell people risk 1% to 2% of your balance per trade, and that'll keep you in the game. And that's really kind of a lot still. But I get, most people aren't working on a lot of capital. Yeah. So 1% to 2% is not too bad. But if you got a lot of capital, I would say 0.5% even.
Dang.
So
bro.
like you have a $100,000 account, risk $300 every trade to make $900.
Why not?
Yeah. So yeah, the misconception is that is a one size fits all when it comes to trading. Everyone has their own personality. The biggest thing that's universal is your risk to reward and risk per trade. Strategy, everyone can have their own strategy. Time to trade, how long you trade. Chart junkie, not chart junkie, whatever. It doesn't matter. Everyone's different. Let it fit your personality. Don't force it. Because you're not going to trade if you are forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. That is a lot right there. I'm going to probably edit this part out anyways. Dang. So what's the name of your company?
Financial Revamp.
Financial Revamp?
Yeah.
Has already dropped? You already did it? Started it?
Yeah, it's dropped. We're letting people join for free right now, but sometime in September, we're going to be charging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Financial what?
Financial Revamp.
Financial Revamp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you said the company is Financial Revamp.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, people can join for free?
Yeah, right now. But by the time they probably watch this video, they still could join for free. So we're going to have different tiers.
Yeah,
I'm big on giving free value in general. I remember I used to listen to mixtapes and rap back in the day when, all Lil Wayne dropped mixtapes.
Yeah.
I had to go buy something from him after that point.
Right,
I had to go buy a car 2, car 3. And so I'm big on free value, right? So Financial Revamp is always going to have free value back there where we're going to be giving out free signals.
Okay.
Some free education. And what we focus on are a couple of aspects. So one is day trading solutions where you can copy paste signals, education. We do live education where you can trade with us. We help with credit. So we've helped people, go from the 500 to 700s. We help with, you can copy and paste sports picks again. I have a team. I'll be transparent. I don't watch sports. But
you don't?
I watch it, but not to the extent where you need to be copying any picks I'm telling you to do. But people who do, everything's about analytics. Everything is about, previous data. So people who know how players move and how they typically do,
right?
They give you high probability gambles. That's all it is. Gambling is just you're very high probability, right? That's what makes you a good gambler, is you have a high probability understanding. Okay, this is how this player works. So I understand how it works. I just don't understand the players because I don't know much about them. My brother knows their mom and dad. That's how much he knows.
Oh my gosh.
He's like a sports junkie. But I guess it paid off, right?
Since you said
And then the last thing that we're helping with is business building. So I have a software that people get where they can build unlimited websites. They can build their own branded website. We teach them how to do it. They can collect emails, text blasts. Actually, that's what Ty uses. He uses my system to run his business, right? So this helps you build your own business, or maybe your own brand, or maybe you're a musician.
Yeah.
I always tell people, if you're an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter, you're a musician, entrepreneur, internet marketer, anything. Right. One thing you need to be doing, like even with your podcast, right, is collecting people's information. And that's so important because social media, you might reach 5%, 10% of your social media.
Yeah.
But you got 5,000, 10,000 phone numbers, and you say, look, I'm about to drop an episode, and you send out a text blast, 97% of those people are going to see it. But if you drop that on your Instagram, maybe 5 or 10% going to see it. So building that list of people who value you and want to know what's going on with you is big, but most people aren't building their list. And in order to really build your brand, you have to build a list. I'm sure there are emails and text blasts of companies that you're interested in that text blast you, email blast you.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, so you want to be that same, you want success leaves clues. You want to be doing the same things. So I offer that to entrepreneurs as a software where you can build your own website. I got full training on how to do it. Where you can collect emails, you can do text blasts from my software. Everything you need as far as to be an entrepreneur or anything you need. Anyone who's trying to build some type of legacy needs to build a list. So your customers, your fans will know what's going on, because social media don't love you. You're fighting against the algorithm constantly just using social media for people to get exposed.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I got some fun icebreaker questions to ask you.
Let's hear it.
All right. What's your favorite movie? Top 3 movies.
Top 3. Okay, one of them, it's gonna sound funny, is The Planet of the Apes, the one that came out in like the 1970s. Like it's like 5 of them.
Okay.
And it's like a whole 5-part series.
Okay.
And during New Year's when I was a kid, I watched like all 5. Like that's literally one of my favorite.
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes, all 5 of them. The old one too. I like all of them, but the old ones they just hit home.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I love Planet of the Apes, like all of them. Beneath whatever, I forgot, Conquest, all of them. Conquest of the Apes, Beneath the Apes, Planet of the Apes, all of it. So that's one of my favorite series with like, and they're all super long. But man, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's old, but them old movies be hitting, man.
They low key do though.
Them old movies be hitting.
But how old you talking? You talking like
it's pretty old.
50, 40, 50 years old.
I don't think it's that old.
It's not. How old? What year did it come out?
It might come out in 1970s, so maybe
Bro,
that's
about 50 right there, dog.
I'm telling you, it's a good look. Just if you upload this on YouTube, drop a comment below if you've seen the old Planets, not the new one. The old one.
Yeah, so y'all do that. Drop a comment for sure. All right, so that's one. What's the other? You got 2 more.
I have to think. As far as favorite movies, that's hard. What's a movie I always watch?
Because I already got my top 3.
It's hard. I be liking movies, man.
Really?
I like
movies. I'm not a movie person. I have to be
chilling. I like the old movies more.
See, I gotta be chilling with a female to be like watching a movie.
I can't watch the female because they ain't gonna like what I'm watching.
Oh Lord!
What's this 1950s movie, man? Enjoy. It's culture. I would say it's another one that probably no one's ever heard of. It's called The One.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I be watching some crazy stuff. People be missing out on some good movies.
Really?
And I like zombie movies. I just put it with genre because I like all zombie movies. They're literally my favorite.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, so
I'm also a big anime head. I love anime.
See, why does everybody I meet or come across they're into that?
Because the stories are.
I can't get into it,
you ain't
bro.
watched the right one. I'm telling you.
I can't get into it.
You ain't watched it. You ain't watched the right one.
So my top 3.
I see if I
definitely
agree with
would be. All right, we'll see. Paid in Full.
Okay, that's a cool one.
I love Paid in Full. I can watch that all day long. Paid in Full. It's okay. It's either going to be between Titanic or Forrest Gump.
I like both of those. I won't call my favorite, but I do love them. They're great movies.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go Disney, The Lion King.
See, those are all great, iconic movies, but it's like they don't count because everyone likes those movies.
Not necessarily.
I don't know too many people who don't like Lion King, Titanic,
and Paid in Full.
It's a very small group of individuals.
But see, like I said, I don't be watching movies like that.
The outliers, the ones that people ain't watching.
I don't do movies like that, so when I do, is
gotcha. You talking about the Oscar-nominated movies? Well, obviously, you like those. Everyone like them.
I mean, hey, yeah, they do. Let's see here. What's your favorite vacation spot?
I just left Tulum. I loved it.
Really?
I loved it. It's so much fun. I like Colombia too, though, a lot. Colombia was
Everybody says Colombia.
Colombia was a vibe. Tulum was cool too. I like Colombia more, but I would say I like Tulum more because of the people I was with. They just made a really good vibe.
Yeah.
It was people I just met, and they were like young entrepreneurs, and I just love it.
Really?
And I went with my friends to Colombia, so that was great too. I also recently left DR, so that was cool. But I really like DR, not because DR wasn't fun.
Yeah.
It's because I went to a resort. I don't recommend going to a resort when you go to DR. Just do an Airbnb, explore the land.
Really?
But Colombia was my favorite.
Dang. See, yeah. Once I get my bag up, I want to go to Colombia. Everybody keeps
why you say you
talking
got
about
that bag up? Going out the country is cheaper than going to Miami.
Yeah, you're right on that.
It cost me. For my flight to Tulum, it cost me like maybe $300 round trip.
Oh, that's nothing. A flight to LA is like
I did
$375.
And I did it for that month, like 2 weeks out. $350. So it doesn't cost maybe $400. It doesn't cost that much. You don't get to get the bag up to go to Tulum, I promise.
Not to Tulum.
And going out the country is way cheaper than going like LA. Because the flight's just the beginning. LA is way more expensive than Tulum.
I guess so.
For sure.
I guess,
like 10 times more.
Dang.
Going out the country is always going to be cheaper. I think a lot of people that just assume that it's way more, but like my next stop, I want to go to Thailand. Like, that's what I want to go to next.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of great things about Thailand.
See, Colombia, I hear about Thailand a lot.
My friend's about to go out there for like 3 months. I'm going to visit them for like a month. I think it's going to be dope.
Dang.
Yeah, shout out to Oscar.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And I have another friend out there, Tyrone. He lives out there. Like, all my friends who's out in Thailand just...
They living it up. Yeah, they love it.
And it's so cheap. You can have a maid, a butler, for like you can live the life for like $1,000 a month. Like the same life, like I live a very nice lifestyle, right?
Right.
Cost me $7,000, for example, just to throw a number out there.
Right.
That same $7,000 lifestyle, you can probably live for $1,500 in Thailand. It's way cheaper. So if you can get the bag up online, you can learn how to trade. You can really live anywhere around the world and live way better out of the country.
Dang.
Yep. Trade, create passive income. Whatever you got to do, get that internet bag. Because you get the internet bag, you can live anywhere you want. The problem is if you go to Thailand and you go get a job in Thailand.
Yeah, I feel like that's like
you're not getting
backwards.
much money, but if you go get the bag and then go to Thailand and you got passive income coming in, you're multiplying your money, day trading, you're good.
Dang.
Yeah.
So how can people get in contact with you?
You can follow me on Instagram at CEO Branden. Now, my mom spelled my name a little different, so it's not BR. I always have to do this whole routine. I love my mom, but I'm like, man, I got to do this routine every time. So it's BRANDEN, not BRANDON.
Okay.
So CEO Branden with an E. You can also find me on YouTube, CEO Branden. So youtube.com/CEO Branden. I'm trying to get more on. What's that thing called? TikTok? I know I'm late.
No, listen. I just got onto TikTok.
Yeah, you got to throw these shorts on TikTok, man.
I got them on. I got them. They going.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to throw some shorts on there.
Yeah.
These shorts are going to be the first ones I do. So I got you. Yeah,
for sure. I appreciate that love right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that, if you just look up CEO Branden, I'm pretty much everywhere.
But spell with the E instead of the O.
E. And you see CEO Branden 2, it's not me. CEO Branden 124 is not me. CEO _ Branden is not me. Like these fake profiles.
You already got
insane.
people trying to.
I had one of them actually messaged me one time and said, "Hey, I apologize for pretending to be you, but I'm just making such good money." I said, "Well, can I recommend someone else for you?"
What?
Yeah, it was crazy. I had one guy give him $20,000 because they thought it was me. Yeah, it is. I feel so bad, but I can't do anything about it. I even had a single mother give him $500, and I felt bad. I gave her $500 because I felt bad because I knew she was struggling. But I'm like,
Dang.
why would I message you with something called See Your Brand 2? Doesn't even make any sense. When I can just message you from my main profile.
That part.
Yeah. So I had to get the blue check marks because it was the only, I mean, I don't know if it helps, but hopefully people's like, you know what? Where's the blue check mark? Not sure people think that deep, but you also got fooled by something called See Your Brand 2.
Because a little bit, because they'll be like, "Oh, he's verified, so he must be legit." Now.
Yeah, but also if you don't know I'm verified and I message you from a fake profile, you just gonna just talk to that fake profile, or you might think that's my second profile because that's what most people thought. It was like, well, it says See Your Brandon 2. It must be Brandon. Well, does that sound like a name I would call myself? See Your Brandon 2? No, that's so uncreative. Like See Your Brandon 2. I was calling myself Brandon Stringer or something, not See Your Brandon 2. But to each his own.
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. But I feel bad for the people who got scammed. I can't do anything about it. I try to spread awareness, but like as fast as I get it taken down, 5 more pop up. And I haven't seen it in a while. I guess the money was running dry through my name. They moved on. But
dang.
Hopefully, if you ever see another CEO Brandon, if it ain't, I don't do 2s and underscores. It's CEO Brandon.
It's just straight CEO Brandon.
Yeah.
With the E, y'all. With the E, not the O.
So don't follow CEO Brandon with O.
No 2, no 3.
No O's, no underscores, no hyphens.
No, none of that. Just straight E.
Letters and characters. That's all. No numbers.
Man.
Yeah.
So you got the company.
Mm-hmm.
It's free for right now.
Free for now. And it's free in general. Certain products are going to be paid. So I made everything super affordable where, let's say you don't want to know how to trade.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just not, you don't have time, but you do got time. The copy and paste the trade.
Yeah.
I made it where it's only $35. One trade will make you more than $35. And we call 5 or 6 a week. So one trade will take care of your entire month. Honestly, it might take care of 2 months from just one trade. So I've had people message me like, man, I've been waiting for signals like this where I pretty much addressed all the issues people had where, the risk reward aspect that I talked about earlier. Pending orders versus market execution where you got time to actually place it. You ain't got to rush. I even have an AI. So another thing I didn't really talk about is most people and people who understand trading might understand what I'm saying. There's something called, so there's 3 aspects of trading.
Okay.
You have to enter, when you're copy and pasting the trade, you have to know when to enter the market.
Mm-hmm.
You have to figure out your stop loss and take profit.
Okay.
And then you have to figure out your lot size. Your lot size determines how much you're going to make if it hits take profit or if it hits stop loss. The problem is you got to figure out the lot size. So I have as soon as I call a trade out, there's a button that you can press and it's the AI next to it. And you say, hey, look, can you tell me what lot size I should pick based off my balance? The AI will say, okay, cool, you have a $5,000 account. Financial Revamp called this trade.
Yeah.
If you put this lot size and you want to risk 1%, you're going to lose $30 with this lot size and you're going to make $80 with this lot size. So all you do is put the lot size the AI suggests. You can even ask it to make different suggestions. And you just copy and paste what the AI told you to do. And you're done. It takes 3 seconds. See, I took all the guessing work out.
Oh my god!
You ain't gotta do nothing. If you can just copy and paste, and I got a 5-minute video you can watch. It takes 2 seconds to hit the trade. You just watch that video. You don't have to know nothing else about trading. Just copy and paste. It's $35 a month. It don't cost much.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
that's nothing.
I made it super because I was like, what? I wanted to make something so affordable, but make people profit. $35 a month, I think, is very reasonable.
I think I'm gonna sign. No, I don't think. I know I'm about to sign up for that because I really want to tap into. I told you, bro. I want to tap into everything.
I got an affiliate portion too, so you can refer people.
Yes, we were talking about that on the phone.
So I got my own affiliate program with it. So that $35 a month. Let's say you get people pay, you keep 40% of all sales.
Oh, bet.
And anyone that they refer, you keep 20% of all sales.
Okay.
So you refer your sister or brother or whoever.
Yeah.
And they refer somebody, you keep 20% of every sale they make. Now, it doesn't go further than that. It's just a 2-tier affiliate program.
Okay.
But very simple. 40% of everything you do, reoccurring, by the way.
Right.
20% of everything they do. And then we have other packages like $99 a month, gets you the academy, gets you the live education, and gets you the signals. Let's say that you just want sports betting only.
Yeah.
Just $35 a month also. And again, let's say you just want to join for free and you don't want to spend no money.
Yeah.
We're going to still send you out a few signals still every month just so we can get something, even if as a free member. So it's a win-win regardless. So yeah, $35 a month. I feel like you just pay $35 and you just get everything.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to pay $35, you're like, look, I'm trying to support Branden. I get it.
Okay. No, man, it's not that at all. The $100 one a month. Okay. What's that tier?
So I have different $100 share package. So one is you just pay $100 a month. You get live education every single month.
Okay.
Where every week, 3 times a week, we're trading live, and you can get on that call with us.
Oh, but
we also have a live academy where we just talking to you and answering questions about day trading. We also have a full academy where you can learn how to day trade like us. So you get all that for $99 a month. You also get the signals that we're talking about. So included in that $99 is that $35 package, and that's all Forex related.
Okay.
Another package for $99 a month is the website builder where you can email blast, text blast, make hundreds of websites that you want, unlimited websites. We have thousands of templates. We create new templates every month that you can take advantage of. And it's drag and drop, very easy to use, full training on how to use it. And then we have our credit repair for $99 a month. Okay. And you only pay it until you get your credit together. Yeah. Or for $150 a month, you get all our packages.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so very affordable. And we pay out 40%, 20%, first tier, second tier on all our packages on the affiliate side. So you can make some really good money.
So for somebody like me, I don't know nothing about it, and I'm about to jump into it. Which tier do you think I should go? Which route?
I always tell people, just so you can just not overwhelm yourself, pay $35 a month, copy and paste the trades, and say, look, I got used to that. While I'm still copy and pasting it, let me pay it $99 a month. I already made like $300 or $400 anyway. Let me just pay the $99, support the company, and I'll be able to learn. And just take your time. It might take you a year. It might take you a month. Yeah. But since the fact that you can just copy and paste trades, you can just take your time. You're not in a rush because you can just, here's the cool thing about trading. You can trade on a live account or a demo account. A demo account means that you can trade in a live market, but with fake money. So while you're learning, you can use live money and copy paste our trades. Yeah. And you can use the demo money to trade your own trades, where it's no harm, no foul. And it might take you a year, it might take you 6 months, but you're still making money on the copy and paste side.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And it's only $99 a month. So
that's not bad.
Now I would say for you, since you got the podcast on us, so if you have your website where you can collect emails, text blasts, your clients whenever you drop something. But if you don't got that, I would say the $150. Yeah. Mainly because you're gonna get that whole business suite where you can send out emails, text blasts, systems. I'm a big person of systems. So like, you collect the emails and contacts. Say, hey, look, subscribe to my, let's say someone wants to get updated on your podcast. Right. Say, okay, cool. Put your first name, last name, and email in. And subscribe to my podcast. And every time we have an episode, we're going to email or text blast you. So imagine you got 100,000 texts that you can do. Yeah. And now when you're talking to people and you're about to interview someone, say, look, we have 100,000 people we can reach instantly. That brings the value of your podcast up because everything's about being in front of people. Yeah. That's what, when you're interviewing someone, they want to be in front of people, right? Right. So 100,000 texts. 100,000 text blasts is way more valuable than 100,000 followers on Instagram. Like way more valuable. 97 people seeing something versus 10%. 10%. Let's do the math.
Dang. Yeah, I'm definitely about to tap in. Yeah. For sure. For sure. I'm a visual learner. I might have to pull up to the crib and see this stuff, man.
We got you. Like, I do live calls Monday through Thursdays for Q&As every single day at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, bet.
Well, except today because we're doing the call. But other than that, yeah.
Okay, for sure. Hey, it was good having you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
The Smart Hustle Podcast, where ambition meets action. And that's a wrap.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me. I'm looking forward to seeing the interview.
Oh, for sure. Listen, come back anytime.
I got you.
For real. And like I said, I'm definitely going to pull up. We're going to see. We're going to keep going. Hey.
Let's get it.
I appreciate it, man.
Definitely,
all right. Thank you.
You're welcome.